Hi guys, today in this video I will discuss with all of you the importance of habits. Friends, as Aristotle has very rightly said, good habits formed at youth make all the difference. Yes friends, it is in fact very true that we are the product of our habits. Everything that we do on a given day is very much controlled by our habits. Whether it is getting up early in the morning or brushing our teeth, going to the washroom, taking shower, having a breakfast or going to the office. Everything is very much controlled and regulated automatically due to our habits. So it would not be wrong for me to say that we are nothing but the reflection of our habits. So success or failure is very much determined by the kind of habits that we have. So if you have good habits, then definitely that's going to give you good results. And if you have bad habits, then definitely that's going to give you bad results. So there are 5 major questions related to habits that we are going to discuss in this video. So the first question that we need to discuss and understand is, what is the meaning of the word habit? Friends, I understand a habit is that which we do regularly without any effort. It is an automatic and a routine activity. So there are actually 3 key terms that we need to consider here. 1, it is something we do regularly, and 2, it is automatic by nature, and 3, it is a routine activity. So I will discuss and elaborate each of them as we discuss further. So the second question that we need to ask and understand is how a habit is formed. Friends, the answer is very simple. That is, a habit is formed on a repetition. Yes friends, if we do something for over a period of time, then definitely we are heading towards making a new habit. So it takes some time to form a habit, but once it is formed, it is equally very difficult to either replace it or change it. So let me give you an example here. Let's say for instance, you are learning how to drive a car. So at the beginning, you will be very much cautious and be mindful of each and every key functioning of the vehicle, isn't it? You will pay close attention to the gear, the brakes, the steering and all other things. But as you get used to it, by driving for about a month or 2, then everything will look automatic for you because of doing the same thing over and over. So the extra attention that you are paying at the beginning of learning the vehicle, you won't be doing that. So how it is possible? It is possible because of one thing, that is your habit. Similarly, friends, there are many things that we do out of our habits, right? So the third question that we need to ask is why we form a habit. Friends, we form a habit due to 4 major reasons. The first reason is out of necessity. Yes friends, we do so many necessary activities like having a meal, drinking a glass of water, or retiring to bed at night, or brushing our teeth, taking shower. All these things are nothing but habits and they are born out of necessity. To give you an example, let's say today you had your breakfast at 8 a.m. and if you followed that routine for about a week, then on the 8th day, before the clock even ticks 8 o'clock, you will start feeling hungry. You will look around for some food so that you can fill your stomach. So how did you develop that craving? It was because of a habit which was born out of necessity. So the second reason is to escape from certain things. So escape from what? Escape from depression, anxieties, worries, tension, pain, suffering or sadness. And the kinds of habit that we will form will be like gambling, drinking, drug addiction, smoking, procrastination, eating junk food or simply criticizing others. So these habits certainly give you some sort of relief or a big escape from a worrisome life. And I call all these habits as bad habits. Why? Because they do not help a person to improve in his or her life. So the third reason why we develop a habit is in order to achieve some goals. Friends, I'm 100% sure that if you have a goal in your life, then definitely you will need to cultivate some sort of habit in order to achieve that. It's like if you have a goal of getting into a reputed college or university, then you have to develop a habit of studying for hours and hours on a regular basis. It is only then your dream will be fulfilled. Otherwise, your dream will always remain an unfulfilled dream. So, this is one of the reasons why we form a habit. So the fourth reason is, if something gives you a momentary pleasure, then definitely you are going to develop that as one of your habits. It's like chilling out with friends to relish some junk food, or spending some time chatting with friends on social media. All these things will certainly give you some sort of pleasure or some a happy moment for you, isn't it? And I wouldn't be surprised that those things are going to be one of your habits, right? So basically these are the reasons why we form a habit. The fourth most important question is, how do habits have impact on our life? Friends, I've already said in the very beginning of this discussion that a habit is nothing but something that we do regularly and automatically without any effort. So it would not be difficult for us to understand that a habit either help us to improve our life or spoil our life. So we can do so many things with ease because of our habits, because they are all automatic by nature, right? So in one of my preceding videos, I've already said that everything that we do on a given day is very much interlinked or interconnected, which is why I believe that if you get a little success or little failure in one area of your life, then certainly that's going to affect the other area. Also, habits are very difficult to give up and they are very difficult to replace or change, which is why again I believe that we should form some good habits and they will certainly help us to go about our life very smoothly. So lastly, I should say that habits is a process of doing things. It's like, since many of the people have the habit of getting up early in the morning, they have enough time for doing morning exercise or yoga or meditation, and they too have enough time for having a good breakfast. But for those who get up late in the morning, can they do all of these activities? No. They can never do all of these activities because they are running short of time. I mean, they do not have enough time to do all these things. In fact, they will be in a rush in doing so many things, right? So this is one of the reasons why I say that habits have greater impact in each and every individual's life, right? So the fifth and the last question that we need to ask is, how we can change our habits. Friends, we can change our bad habits particularly by replacing it with a good one. So there are actually certain things that we have to be mindful of. Like, the first thing that we need to be cautious is, the new habit that we are going to develop will have to give equal or greater relief, pleasure or joy than the previous one. It is only then we will be successful to replace it and to stick with it for a longer period of time. Otherwise, everything will go back to the same original position, right? So there are certain things that will help us out. The first one is, we have to be aware of the bad habits that we have. And the second thing that we need to do is that we need to reason out why we have that bad habit. And the third thing that we need to consider is, we have to find out the best possible alternative in order to replace it, right? The fourth thing is that we have to change our routine. And the fifth most important thing is that we have to be doing it regularly or for an extended period of time. It's only then I believe that you will be successful in replacing that pestering and terrible bad habit that you have with a good one, which will help you to improve or which will help you to progress in your life, right? So let me give you my own example here. So friends, when I was in my university, I had a bad habit of spending so many hours on social media. I mean, as days and weeks went by, I became gradually aware of it and I was frustrated like hell. I mean, all of a sudden, everything seemed so chaotic and disorganized for me. So I took so many resolutions to change it, but everything was futile for me. So one day I took some time out and I just questioned myself that, how did I spend my last week? So it was then I realized that it was due to two major reasons why I had developed that bad habit. The one reason is that it is because after the class hour, I didn't have actually anything to do for the rest of the evening. I mean, I was totally free. And the second reason was that I was mentally and physically tired after the class. So in order to find some relief, I had to find a way out for that, right? And it was social media for me. So friends, what I did is that I looked out for a couple of students and started tutoring them. So I kept a gap of 1.5 hours between the end of my class hour and my tuition hour, right? So I took 30 minutes of break, 1 hour of preparation, and then I went about my tuition. So I followed that routine for a month. Then slowly I became aware that the bad habit that I had, it simply vanished. So friends, that is how I could replace the bad habit with a good one, and I was more productive, and I could do all my necessary activities in the evening hour. So friends, at the end I just want to say that if you want to change or replace your bad habit with a good one, then you have to follow the 5 things that I said. First, you have to first be aware of the bad habit that you have, and you have to reason out. Then you have to find out the best possible alternative for yourself, and you have to follow a routine. I mean, either you have to change your routine or you have to follow a new routine, and then you have to do it regularly. It's only then you will be successful in replacing the bad habit with a best habit that you can possibly have. So friends, that is it for today. But lastly, I should say that if you think that your bad habit has gone so deep into your life and you cannot change it, then I would recommend all of you to read a book that is written by Charles Duhigg, which titles as The Power of Habits. That's it. So friends, if you liked this video, then give a thumbs up and share this video among all your friends, and do not forget to click and subscribe my channel. All the very best.